Dragon Drop Podcast.
This is episode 42 of the Dragon Drop Podcast, and it snowed 5 inches yesterday.
Yeah.
Yellow snow, get after it. You know, while you have the chance.
What is yellow snow?
When you pee in the snow?
Oh, I thought that was when dogs peed in the snow and you.
Well, it could be for humans or dogs.
Man, you guys make any
You
snowballs
never peed
this
in
year?
the snow?
Oh, I peed in the snow. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Peed,
a little
I peed,
yellow snow.
pee in my backyard when I let my dog out. So, to let her know it's time to fucking pee.
Do you have like your spot that you pee every time?
Nah, I mean, ish.
Yeah, so there's a designated piss zone in the
Yeah.
backyard
Yeah, the grass is all dead.
for the human piss.
Oh, she pees there too.
Oh, you guys piss in the same spot.
I'll let her know
Sharing a
that's
piss with your dog.
That's the piss zone. I think this pod's gonna get flagged for saying piss over and over again in the first minute.
That's all right. We get 20 views anyway. So like
Piss is a swear word confirmed.
This is for Ian
We only make this for
And-
Ian and my brother.
and Pete Eves.
Yeah. All right. This is episode 42, though. This week we got a lot of stories about pooping and
Why?
some science because
Bring in the shit.
we're poop smaxing.
So Elon, he named it SpaceX. His
Yeah.
kid's name is X. He renamed Twitter X.
Yeah,
What
he's-
else is
it's
X?
the autism, dude. He's really into the letter X.
X.
There's a Model X, but there's a Model S, E, and X. So he can and a Model Y. Yeah. He named the Tesla cars models sexy.
Dude, I never knew that. That's sick.
When are they going to make a gas version of a Tesla?
Dude,
People would probably buy that.
probably sell better.
That'd be nuts if
They
just
they got their
went
first.
scorched earth and no more electric.
That's what Toyota's doing, man. They're like they're keeping their gas. But
I've
Yeah.
never ridden in a Tesla.
me neither, dude. Let's keep the streak.
Point of pride.
It's their first year ever of loss in sales this year.
Mm.
Yep, they're making them cheaper and cheaper. They're really trying to push it, but it was a fad.
Well, it's like the only people that want electric cars, they also hate Elon. So it's a weird marketing strategy.
Yeah.
You just gotta. Once he sells that armored Tesla,
400 million.
it's over. Whoa.
I saw a guy shoot his Cybertruck and it damaged it. Like, are they,
Yeah,
are
it
they
depends on
really?
the rounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it stops a 9mm or not, and that's really like kind of the
Probably
baseline for it
not.
being effective.
Yeah, that's a pretty weak bullet. That's like, did it stop a 7.62 AK-47 round? Because I think a 9mm is not as powerful as that.
Right. So let's see
So-
if does it stop. Elon said it stops, but that's not what the tests show. Elon says it would stop a 9mm, but looks like in the tests people have
Elon-
shot through them. So that's like what the cops and like the gangs, that's the caliber they have. So like it does nothing.
Buy my bulletproof car. Come on.
Bulletproof
the armor is
guard.
like
Half the time the charging port doesn't open and you gotta like send it in. To open you have to like tap. If it doesn't open, you have to like open up the back and like stick a screwdriver in there to pull a thing, and it's incredible.
having everything driven by software it's like we're losing more and more control over our autonomy. They could just go in and shut your car down, and so as things get more and more computerized, you guys ever hear about that one conspiracy of there was like a guy who his car just went 100 miles an hour into a tree, and they like can take over your car, and I'm sure that's even worse with Tesla.
Well, the Teslas, they can watch you the whole time too.
Like, right, cameras in there.
Yeah.
And just upload to Elon's cloud, and he can just look in people's cars.
Because they're already
There's
giving
a lot of car companies doing like the audio creeping, so they just listen on conversations for advertisers.
That's great, dude.
Companies got sued for that recently.
You guys see?
Damn.
Did you guys see that Steam just banned all video games from forcing you to watch ads? So any game that has like ads in it is banned off of the entire platform.
What game even?
There were
I don't
some
even-
there was some new Assassin's Creed like testing stuff where every time you open your map, like every other time you open your map, you'd see an ad.
Dang.
In a demo or the real game?
They were testing it out, but they don't test out stuff they're not going to try. They're not gonna. They don't bother testing
That'd be
stuff
sweet.
that they're not gonna put in the
Ads
game.
in games.
Well, imagine having free games. You can get Elden Ring for free. If at every load screen you watch an ad.
Awful.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
It sucks though
Might be
because
something.
Walmart bought Vizio, which is my TV's Vizio, and now every time I turn it on, it goes to like the Vizio homepage. Now instead
They
of
bought Vizio.
yeah. So Vizio's like the
Weren't
third.
they a Chinese company?
It's
Or
like
is it Korean?
I don't know. It's like the third or fourth most popular TV brand.
Huh.
But
So
now-
like
but now
they own the
Walmart is-
manufacturing
Yeah,
and all that.
Now Walmart's putting their ads and shit on Vizio products. Sucks.
Wow.
I intentionally didn't buy a Walmart TV, and now I have a Walmart TV.
You bought a Vizio?
in 2020, yeah, but this happened like 2 years ago.
Smart TVs, dude. Yeah, that main menu thing.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't use the smart TV part. I use my Google TV. So, like, when I turn my TV on, it would go to the Google TV page. But
Yeah.
now it's going to the Vizio page first.
Oh, Vizio was founded in Irvine, California. I thought that they were foreign.
I always thought they were
It's
like
an American company?
I always thought they were like
Vizio?
a sub company of Sony. It's not true.
manufactured.
It sounds Asian.
It sounds Asian. Well,
Vizio?
the CEO's name is William Wang.
And
Yeah.
then number 2 is Ben Wong.
Yeah, Wang and Wong. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Stoner Bros.
It's American, huh?
Yeah, that's weird. I always thought it was Asian.
Yeah, February 2024, Walmart announced plans to acquire Vizio for $2.3 billion. Yeah. But you guys ever use Walmart.com to buy anything like Amazon?
Never. Not once.
no.
I don't trust the Walmart workers to find my items.
And they have too many third-party retailers where the items are like it's not actually sold by Amazon.
Right.
There's
It's like
weird...
a used product they can resell on their Walmart website. That's crazy. What are you worried about them finding though? Like the only thing that would suck is like produce.
No, you know, if you do, yeah, they always get the worst produce possible.
Yeah, well that's why
Mm.
you don't tell them to get that.
We used to do Walmart pickup a lot.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't trust them to get like apples and salads and like lettuce, you can't trust them with anything. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't let them pick out my produce.
But you let them pick out your frozen products. They can't really mess that up. You know. But,
Dude,
If
so
they
I
don't
was
have
at
it,
the-
they give you a bonus, extra stuff.
That is nice. Yeah, sometimes when you get the extra, the upgrade or the refund. Dude, I was at the gym yesterday and I just had warmed up on the treadmill and there's like this lady who works there. I don't know if it's like charity that she works there or something because she has no teeth and she just sits there on her phone watching videos and just eating. And like yeah, no teeth. And she came over when I was on the treadmill and she's like, "We're closing early because of the snow, because it was snowing outside." And I'm like, what?" And then she told me again, and I just turned the treadmill off and walked out the door. Like within 5 seconds, I'm out the door. Like it's like, all right, cool, I'm just done, I guess.
do you guys have a Planet Fitness there, or you have some other gym?
It's like an old person gym. It's like a physical therapy place for old people, and it just happens to have some equipment for gym. But that's the only gym in town. So I could drive to a real gym, but then it's not as convenient. So I
could
just
just-
use the old people gym.
Buy a treadmill, dude.
Home gym it.
I have been thinking about that, but I get reimbursement for fitness memberships for my work.
So
Yeah,
you,
like
go- so
25
you go
bucks.
you go to
Half
like
the
an
cost.
overpriced you go to an overpriced gym just so you can get a discount because that
Well, it's
costs
the only
less.
gym in town.
$25 is less than or more than you'd pay for a Planet Fitness anyway.
Let's see. I get a family one, and it's $500 about divided by 12, $41 a month for the family plan. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive, but
That doesn't even
But I
you
get
don't have your own
reimbursed.
shit. It's
cover the
kinda nice.
why, dude.
Well, you get completely reimbursed. That's crazy.
Some I think I don't know.
You
Yeah,
guys,
decent
mine's like
reimbursement.
select gyms, $25 or like half off. Yeah, but
you guys grow
can't
up.
go to the real nice ones.
You grew up going to the Y.
Yeah,
When I was in Colorado, we did.
Yeah, you guys remember where you learned how to swim?
I don't. Might have been the Y.
Yeah.
I did swimming lessons though.
I went to a Y, and I also went to like a high school for classes. The high school I taught tennis at, actually. Now that I think about it,
You taught tennis,
a long
dude.
time ago. Yeah, I was a assistant coach. for
What?
varsity.
Dang.
When was
Yep.
this?
I did it for 2 years. Yeah, like last couple years of high school.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We had like one
So
good
like getting
player.
out of track and
CJ Griffin.
Yeah, CJ. Now he sells insurance, so like that didn't go anywhere.
Oh, bummer. He was
But-
like the best in the state.
But Chris is always saying if I need insurance to go through CJ, so you trust the guy you know because they'll give you a deal.
That's not true.
It's
You pay
Yeah.
you're paying for premiums, or you're paying for what's that? Commission. You're paying their commission.
yeah, but when you
So,
rather pay commission
working
to
with
someone
people you know is like kind of shitty in a way. Like then you got the obligation, like, I'm helping you out, or they're you helping me out, so I better go with whatever you say.
yeah.
Get you in some weird situations.
I write my own policy, so I don't have an agent.
How's how do you what?
Progressive.
Oh yeah, Progressive. I feel like it costs more than like State Farm and stuff now. Progressive used
I
to
could
be
probably
cheap.
I could probably shop around again. Every few years you gotta shop around.
Every few
Yeah.
years, dude. Okay, so today, well, not today, but when we upload this tomorrow, today is Valentine's Day, and
Oh,
this article says that people are stressed out by Valentine's Day. Why do
I
you
thought
think
it was
that?
saying
Yeah.
the article said that it's romantic. They feel like it's fun and romantic. Generally, Americans do, and I thought that was a lie.
You looked at the study and you thought you just decided it was a lie.
Well, what does it say? More than half will be with a romantic partner. 4 in 10 will be with family. Wait, let's scroll down. Let's see about what people feel about Valentine's Day.
About half of single people are celebrate. Okay, this is about if single people celebrate it or not.
How do you celebrate Valentine's Day when you're single?
You can
'Cause you
buy
give
yourself some
people,
chocolate, or you give it to your
coworkers,
friends.
Yeah.
You get chocolates
Love
for your
you,
friends.
bro.
You get
I
chocolate.
guess.
You just give chocolates to your friends at work, man.
Give them to strangers.
Typically, it's
Oh,
like,
right. This is
Okay.
that's the one. U.S. adults see Valentine's Day as more romantic and fun than stressful and outdated.
and you don't
Not me.
Yeah, because you're the regular guy. You're the-
Well,
Get
I'm
stressed.
I'm anti Valentine's Day because they're telling me what to do. Like this is the day you're
no
supposed to
one's
love.
no, dude.
You're supposed to love on this day.
I'm pro Valentine's Day, but hardcore anti Sweetest Day. Because fuck the
Right.
extra one.
Right. What is
What?
this?
It's like a Midwest thing. It's in October. It's like
Yeah.
6 months from the other one or whatever. You're just supposed to do another.
I
No,
bought flowers last year. It was like $75, and I'm like, this is such a
you shouldn't
waste.
be spending that much on flowers. I'm probably gonna get some, but the budget, the maximum of flowers is $30. You don't need to get
Okay.
that many. They die in
I
like
think I
5
got
days
screwed.
anyway.
I know.
Got you
I
some
walked.
dandelions.
Just head over to Ionia and
know.
head over to Ionia, go to Meyer, dude.
Yeah.
But
Valentine's Day is like the one day where even if people have been together like 0 years or 10, they can still like come together and celebrate their unity, and that's kind of nice.
it's a
It doesn't have to be like some like you just get them something you want. You know, I want chocolate. Give me chocolate.
Hey, chocolate, yeah. Give me that Russell Stover, dude.
But honestly, I don't celebrate. It's like
What do you
it's
like
just
the
another
least?
day to go out and spend the
Which
day together. It's nice.
what
do you-
holiday?
What do you like the least about Valentine's Day, Bill?
I think it's just that I feel like they're compelling me to do things. They're forcing me into actions.
Like
And
you
I
feel
can't
the
think for
same way about
myself.
Christmas?
Actually, yeah, I'm kind of anti-holiday.
Okay,
Actually,
you're just against
I don't-
you're against
I'm
any
sort of-
time society pressures you into spending time with your family.
Yeah, I'm sort of anti-holiday.
They're forcing you into a box.
Right, you have to spend at these these premium prices because flowers don't cost us much all year, but the day that you tell me that we all have to buy flowers, it's a ruse.
They do go up, dude. Like I swear, like 2 weeks ago, there are some roses at Meyer for $6.99, and like when I go tomorrow, they're going to be a minimum $24 for the same
Yeah.
flowers.
So I'm min-maxing, and I'll love her a different day. And yeah,
All right, well, I'm
I owe
gonna be
you,
getting
Valentine.
a few pounds of crab legs and some steaks and do some
dang,
surf and
Yeah.
turf.
no shit,
Yeah, dude.
that's badass.
What kind of legs? You get the king or
I don't know. There'll probably be snow
Snows.
crabs. The kings, yeah,
Yeah.
They cost twice as much, dude. I'm not.
There's
trying to-
so much. There's
Yeah.
like $80
There's a
for
budget.
2 kings.
for 2 pounds.
You ever have king crab legs though?
I don't. Maybe.
Dude, it's insane. My dad
You're
buys them.
like,
They're
No,
like, dude, It's like that. Like it's like a hunk, like insane.
Right.
They're the insects of the water. Hell yeah.
Dude,
They are weird,
I was just at Tokyo Grill and had a whole bunch of shrimp. So insects of the water, I have no problem with. It's the insects of the ground and the air I don't like. I'm not
Dude, you ever
eating
get
crickets.
the shrimp cocktails from Meyer? I've been getting those. Like
As
they're
in, like-
frozen shrimp cocktails.
Like alcohol?
No, like
You don't know what shrimp cocktail
No, when you say shrimp cocktail, I think the canned mixed fruit, right? What shrimp cocktail are you talking about?
What kind of shrimp cocktail you
Are
get?
you talking? Wait, I'm thinking fruit cocktail. I'm a fucking retard. You're talking about the half moon shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, that's a good.
They're
deal.
not that expensive. It's such a good snack too.
It's just
I don't know how healthy
shrimp.
it is.
Shrimp
but...
is extremely high in cholesterol.
Okay.
It is the insect of the ocean. As Dan said.
How does that work? Is
Fucking
it because
fruit cocktail with the cherries, man? Oh man.
what do shrimps eat? Do they eat like fish poop?
I think
Or
so.
like why are they high in cholesterol?
I don't know.
They look very healthy because they're
No.
just like white little tender hunks. Like they don't seem fatty.
Filter feeders, detritus of the ocean. I don't know.
Although this is often offset by their low saturated fat content and presence of beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so moderate consumption's fine, but I don't consume them.
If you have
moderately.
high cholesterol, it's probably not a good option. But for normal, non-high cholesterol people,
I mean, everyone deserves a shrimp binge once in a while.
Like the only way to eat shrimp is to binge shrimp. You know, you don't want just like one or two. You want a bunch
Right.
of them.
When I have a bag, that's a portion.
a bag.
A 64-piece
You
bag.
can buy like the ones at Costco with the heads on them. I still gotta try that out.
I don't like the heads, man.
I'll eat the tails, but I gotta try to eat the heads at some point.
Okay, I'll eat the whole thing if it's fried, but not if they're like the soft kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like
Boil
eating the
'em, only
heads, man.
fried.
Not about eating the heads. All right, we're gonna quickly get into this.
Ian's
here we
always
go.
got ideas to share.
All right, Ian wants to ask us, have we ever long brewed a shit? And how long have you brewed a shit? I'll start by saying when I was very serious in the World of Warcraft, I'd brew a shit 4 or 5 days.
Now what?
What?
Like I was only eating once a day, playing WoW 14 hours a day, dude. And you don't need to shit if you are only eating ramen noodles, you know? And that's it.
So it's not like you like got to the point where you needed to shit.
No,
and then held
it's
it
like
from
it's
there.
like no. See, long brewing a shit is about just going a long time without shitting. You know?
I feel like it's been years since I was like terribly irregular. I feel like I'm
It's not irregular if it's regular, dude.
I'm more on the loose stool side than the constipated days on end side.
You a liquid shitter, dude? Because that's bad.
Well, not always, but I lean loose stool rather than constipated.
What causes
I'm not a
that?
constipated guy.
I mean, you need less fiber.
I think I need more fiber.
I thought fiber made it soft.
Fiber gives it constitution.
Does fiber make poop hard? Fiber softens poop.
It gives it mass. Like you get there's gives it girth.
It adds bulk
Right.
to the stool by absorbing water, making it softer and easier to pass. But if you have too much, it's going to be liquid shit. You want a mildly solid poo, man.
I'm pretty normal, I would say. Mainly, I was just saying that I'm not a long brew shitter. Like,
Well, of course,
I
not
can't
anymore,
think
dude.
of-
But like, were you ever? When you were like playing StarCraft 2 every day in college?
I don't remember. I honestly, we had a bong in our apartment, so I don't really remember.
You remember the didgeridoo
Like-
though, dude?
I got the didge.
Yeah, you have the didge. And
I'll
Dan,
have it the rest of my life.
Dan, you said you shit 3 times a day or something, right? But like, have you ever
Yeah,
gone
there's
3
a lot
days?
of times like when I would go camping or traveling, probably where there's just not a good time. You know, you go to a certain restroom and you're like, I can't do it here.
Yeah, dude, never want to shit at somebody's
Sometimes you get
house.
like nervous in like a different environment or it's not comfortable. Yeah, nothing that memorable though. I can't say I'm holding that dear and close to me, those moments.
So
My brother had one where when he was a kid, he was probably 6 or 7. it was the infamous baseball turd, where it was actual ball, and he was constipated so bad, and it was like literally a ball. And like, I mean, when you're 6 years old, your ass is not that big, and I think like he like destroyed his ass.
You gotta scrape it out, dude.
He was like just pain.
Did you have to go to the? Did you have to go to the doctor?
I don't think so. But to this day, he comes over, he clogs my toilet, and he'll come upstairs. Where's your plunger? It's like, God damn it, dude! Why are you plug my toilet every time you come over here?
Where do you keep your plunger?
Just in the back part of the basement by the utility sink.
Oh, it's not in the bathroom at all.
I know. It seems like
since
it should be in the
you're
bathroom.
such a soft shitter, you never clog it, so you don't need it.
Yeah, I rarely am a clogger.
You ever take a shit at Derek's house?
No, I'm not. I don't. Like I said, in high school, never shit once in high school. So I don't think I've ever shit at a friend's house.
Dude, my friend's little brother would shit at our house that would clog the toilet. He's a cop now.
Sounds like a cop thing to do.
Yeah.
Just like I am the law.
10-year-old kid just clogging the toilet, man.
Yikes.
All right, well, yeah, that's long brewing of shit. Okay. What? Let's talk about living off the grid, Bill. How do you long brew a shit when you live in the woods, man?
Well, I was just, the whole 9 to 5 culture, they got us working jobs, and they want us to buy Oreos, and they got us consuming the UFC fights and Kendrick Lamar.
Are you consuming
and they
the
want us to
UFC
buy a
fights?
Tesla.
Are you watching that every week?
They're pushing it very hard. All that shit is like an upcoming new sport they want to get.
I
everyone into.
never see UFC content at all whatsoever.
I hear a lot of people talking about it, and I'm like, where'd this come from?
It's
It
very
used to be
popular.
like that.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's intertwined with alcoholism and gambling.
Watching people fight is sick.
Apparently, this
So cool.
last fight was in either New Zealand or Australia, and it was like the largest door ever
They call it
in
a gate.
Australia or something. Gate, yeah, largest gate.
They say the same thing in
Or-
wrestling.
That the lowest ticket was like $500 for the cheapest ticket or something like that.
Would you pay $500 to watch a 36-second fight?
Definitely not.
Because
I
like
don't-
that's what happens, right? I've seen gifs of Ronda Rousey fights because it's they're short enough to fit in a gif.
Yeah, that was like a decade ago.
Kimbo, just watching NCIS. They're talking about Kimbo Slice, dude. He's dead, right?
Ooh.
You familiar with Kimbo Slice? He was a big MMA guy in 2008.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Did he die from like steroids,
I have no idea.
or was it like cancer? Maybe.
I-
It had to have been drugs because he was yoked.
Do these UFC fighters live long, healthy lives?
I can't imagine. When your brain just you probably get Alzheimer's by like 50.
I wonder
See
if
what
it's
his
worse
cause of
than
death is,
wrestlers.
Kimbo here.
Yeah,
Congestive
it's
heart
worse than
failure.
wrestlers, dude. You're not risking concussions as much.
What do you mean? Wrestlers can get concussions all the time.
Yeah, but in that kind of sport, wrestling, it's like people are being monitored more and not as apt to just go crazy. Probably.
Maybe
I
nowadays.
mean, if someone hates you in any of those like contact sports, you're gonna get fucked up. So
Does Dana White give them health
could be a
insurance?
risk there.
No clue.
It's like they didn't get health insurance until pretty recently in like WWE. So
I did see an article today where it was talking about like the highest paid athletes across all the sports, and it's like NFL's got 22 and NBA's got 8, and they went through all the sports, Formula One, all this stuff. UFC has 0.
yeah,
Like
the
Jake Paul
highest
was
paid
in one of the boxers.
the highest paid
UFC
wrestlers
doesn't
are
pay.
$3 million apiece. Yeah, Dana White doesn't pay them at all. He just lets them get concussions and brain damage and
And he's like a billionaire.
yeah. So that's a great business model. He's a good guy. Beats his wife on camera. He's good. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
He's
You
pretty
guys
cool.
think that the NBA is just falling out completely because they had movies about it, with the little cartoon Looney Tunes, and
There just hasn't been as good of
Now
a
it's
player
like-
since LeBron, and he's old. He's like 40.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
LeBron,
the Clark
Kobe.
thing. It's like
Oh, hey, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, dude. I got the Angel Reese meal or the bag. I was upset that it said Angel Reese on it. I'm like, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. all right?
McDonald's or
Yeah. There's a Caitlin Clark meal, or there's an Angel Reese meal at McDonald's.
what was it? It was nuggets.
No, it was.
guaranteed.
I don't know what it was. It was just the bag. They gave us the
Orange
bag.
Pop.
It did come with the Fanta, I think.
I knew it.
Why?
Was it nuggets? What was her meal?
I don't know what the meal was. They just gave us the bag. The bag said the Angel Reese meal. The meal wasn't in it.
Okay. You didn't order it.
Yeah, that's why I was upset. I'm like, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I would never order an Angel Reese mint.
Just throw the
I'm a
bag
betrayer.
back at them, just pissed. Dude, Angel Reese, her ego is seriously bruised by how everyone loves Caitlin Clark, and she's like, people watch the WNBA not just for her.
Yep,
it's
that's not
also for
true.
me.
Yeah,
It's only for her.
It's only for Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese just misses shots and catches her own rebound. Like she has a high
her ego
rebound
is
record because
bruised.
she misses so much. She just keeps catching her own rebound. That shouldn't
you
even
guys-
count.
Did you guys watch Antonio Brown on Theo Von's podcast?
I haven't watched Theo Von in a little bit.
It is it's kind of awkward. They're trying to solve racism, and just Antonio Brown, he has him say the N-word, and
Does he?
yeah, like, and
Oh my god! The last time I watched him, he had Cat Williams on. Cat Williams is pretty funny.
yeah, Cat Williams is the best. But yeah, the Antonio Brown one, it is interesting because I do feel like especially with the Kendrick halftime show, that culture is definitely changing. I feel like there's more visibility around like black culture and
Hey,
stuff.
black
and-
culture's always been the culture, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What's the
I
white
don't
culture,
know.
dude?
What's the white culture?
Yeah,
Mashed potatoes. Trying to think.
those are brand new, dude.
What is white culture?
There's
Flannels.
Flannels.
Dan's got one
dude.
on.
Yeah, there.
What else is white? Hokas. Hokas are white.
I'm just
The
saying
shoes,
the black culture is the American culture.
Yeah.
That changes and people pay attention to.
Yeah, ever since like the 80s, when that was like the early 90s, because Nirvana and then Britney Spears and NSYNC, that was fake. That was fake.
What does that have to do with black culture? What?
No, that was the end of white culture.
Britney Spears and think are the end of white culture.
Well, no, they were the.
What you don't count Kid Rock, dude?
Nirvana.
Nirvana was over 30 years ago. Man.
I know that was the end of white culture.
Weezer's white culture. They picked up right after.
Yeah, but they weren't super mainstream. They were like a little bit underground.
Has there been a big white culture hit since Mr. Brightside?
Sam Smith, but he's from the UK. You know Sam Smith?
I think that's gay culture.
Right, he's LGBT.
You can't say he's gay. He's LGBT.
He's alphabet.
Oh man.
I'm just being inclusive.
It's so much weirder to call someone LGBT than to call them gay.
I don't even know anymore what the thing is.
Yep.
They
They tried training us pre-COVID, and now I don't even know.
Oh god, yeah,
Can't keep track.
Too hard to learn things. All right.
Can't keep up with all of it.
All right. Big topic: skunks or skinks, guys? Skunks
Skunks
versus
for-
skinks.
I mean, we already know the answer looking at these two here.
What's the answer?
Aren't skunks like a? I mean, they're kind of like a badger junior, and no one messes with a badger.
I hate seeing these things. My sister's dogs got sprayed twice last summer by skunks. But look at
I'd
this.
like a
this
skunk
guy. He's
hat.
the front and back are the same almost. What side's which?
I think you can. Yeah, you can pinch their tail off and it'll grow back.
I don't think you should be doing that, but
I think it's like if they get bit by a predator, they can like
they'll
release
drop
their
it.
tail,
that's pretty cool.
which is wild.
Is a skink like a salamander?
I've
Like,
never
is it its
even
own thing?
seen one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one. What the hell is a polecat?
That looks like a ferret, kind of. That's like a wild ferret.
These look pretty cool, dude. If they didn't stink,
You could probably cut out their stink gland,
you can.
and then you could wrestle with them.
That is the thing. People cut out their stink glands and keep them as pets.
That's weird.
Look at that. They got secret weapons. Long claws, warning colors, and stinky spray.
Hmm.
While raccoons have strong senses, sensitive paws, and speed. What?
I put it on the raccoon. I mean, I put it on the skunk because
Oh my god,
anything that
this is
comes
a
up
thing.
and try to get that.
Someone made a skunk,
it's-
skink for a skunk thing.
Oh,
Look at that.
it was probably him. That's probably his ebook.
What is going on? It's $5. Made in Montevilla.
We're plugging his shit for him. Damn
That's,
it.
that's pretty cool. Okay.
Skunks versus skinks. All right, hot topics.
Hot topics. Okay, here's another one. Are Dove soap and Dove chocolate the same Dove company?
I would have guessed yes.
Yeah, I would have guessed yes too, because there's only like 5 companies that own everything. But apparently, it's not true. They share the name Dove. They're manufactured by different companies. They're entirely different products. Dove soap is personal. Yes, okay. Dove soap is Unilever. Well, Dove chocolate is Mars. Huh. Well, there you go. Here you go, Ian. Great one, man.
They're interchangeable. You ever try eating soap and bathing with chocolate?
You bathe the chocolate there?
Chocolate soap?
No, scrub it down with a bar of chocolate instead of a
Yeah.
bar of soap.
I could see dark chocolate actually being, maybe a good cleanser. Like you could do dark chocolate with charcoal in it.
Yeah, man. That'll get you nice and squeaky clean.
Yeah. I got some soap right now. It's got clay in it, and it does kind of make me squeaky.
Yeah, I got this soap that has like little rocks in it, so it's like abrasive. It's nice.
Ooh.
It's the Squatch crap. That's some end cap at Meyer. Little square block of soap.
Yep.
Trying it
It's
out.
got actual rocks in there.
It's got some sort of abrasion, man. Doctor.
Maybe it's sand.
Squatch.
I had somebody tell me one time they came over to my house and we had one of those pumps for hand soap that has like sand in it for abrasion, and he was like, "That is so bad for the environment because
it's microplastics." Yeah.
Yeah, he was angry at me for my hand soap. I was like, I don't buy this.
But check it out, dude. It's got heavy grit.
Dude, if I was a bachelor, I probably wouldn't even have hand soap in my house. Like like my brain.
Shit.
Why not, man?
Maybe I would. I grew up never washing my hands. I think I told you guys that I never washed my hands like once.
Insane, dude.
When I was
you didn't have a
18.
parent say wash your hands before eating every single time.
I almost guarantee no. Yeah, I didn't wash my hands like ever.
There's a divide. There's hand washers and there's no hand washers.
Yeah, I think if you never wash your hands, you probably have an incredible immune system, right? Because you're taking in everything all the time.
I guess everyone's getting sick right now. It's like the sick season.
Yeah, there's a bird flu going around.
Is that what people are getting?
Yeah, the CDC said it had to be quiet. Now it's just saying that the bird flu is going around undetected. I swear I had bird flu in the beginning of January, dude.
Ooh.
It was bad, man. It was like the sickest I ever was.
Yeah. Full week.
It was more. It was like 2.5, almost 3 weeks. Terrible.
You need to stop washing your hands so you don't get sick.
I know, but just stop washing my hands. I'd become immune to everything.
Build up the gunk, and then that way it can't penetrate your body.
Okay.
You got to get a body cam and start going around hugging homeless people for likes on YouTube.
It's for my health. Hug me.
Your health.
It's for my health.
Have you seen that crap though, or like the influencers like touch the homeless person and they start freaking out on them?
They touch them?
Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh well, they do like nice things to them, like, hey man, you need some electrolytes or you want some food, and then they film it and get them.
Go up with a GoPro, yeah. I want to show the world how good of a person I am because I'm making this video.
It's super popular content, which is crazy because like
you won't believe their reaction.
It's just exploiting homeless people.
Yeah,
but like they don't want to be touched. They're people.
Yeah.
Feel bad when they have dogs though. Like that dog's having a bad life.
And
feel worse for the dog than the person. It's kind of crazy.
That's the Republican in me, dude.
Dude, if you were homeless out in Michigan, like over the winter, that's the thing. If you live in the north, you don't have big snakes, you don't have big spiders, and you don't have big homeless population. Because you can't, because they all die in the winter.
They don't die in the winter, dude. There's shelters that take them all in unless they're drinking.
All of them?
There's the capacity for all of them. The only reason they don't take them is if they're drinking.
Oh.
Some people would rather drink and be outside.
Out.
They'd rather drink and be outside than be inside sober.
So there's enough for all the homeless people to get shelter in
I
Michigan?
believe at least in Lansing and Grand Rapids for sure. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So people that are outside are by choice most of the time. There's a whole bunch of places. What is this? Okay, the Ozempic story. We got an Ozempic story.
Yeah, so I mean, Ozempic makes you lose weight, so it's also making it so you have erectile dysfunction and you have low libido and no sex. So
Dude,
It-
is
you're
it worth
losing
it?
weight and the chub.
This is the
Fuck.
opposite of what this article says, dude. It says a
Uh,
recent study says GLP-1 users experience boosts to their libidos.
When you go down, it says
Some experience the opposite.
oh, okay. So like, yeah, this girl right here.
The woman's got to have it.
An abrupt aversion to sex is a common, albeit lesser known complication of GLP-1. Abrupt aversion.
Well, I mean, it stops all addiction, so maybe if they're feeling it that way.
So leaving some guys with low testosterone and erectile dysfunction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to the day. Actually, I'm not, but I'm a little. One day your wiener becomes just the skin that it came in. That's what an old guy told
You
me.
can't
one
help
time.
but think about that often.
You brought that up a few times now. It's just the skin.
You stop being a man when you can't get hard. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I guess there's a pill, and it'll be interesting to see like when I can stop getting boners, and then you have to take a pill, and how that goes for me.
And then you finally understand dick pills.
This lady only
after
got-
all this time.
And I need them. I need to get. You got the dick pills.
They sell them on the podcast and shit all the time. That's like crazy.
This story is about a woman that only got up to 186 pounds.
That's not even that fat.
Yeah, but
That's
that's
like-
to her it is. She didn't have the energy for a few good rolls in the hay. It's oh man. Well, yeah. You guys, would you guys ever take one? Old Zepbound,
Ozempic?
Zepbound, or Ozempic, or whatever the hell.
I'm skinny, dude. What would I take it for?
There's that summer you said you were fat.
Yeah, but it's like I realized I was getting fat when I stepped on the scale and I was 212, and then it's been probably close to, I mean, almost 10 years since then, and I've been a stable weight. I lost the weight naturally. Go to the gym, stop drinking so much beer, less fast food. That was it. That was my whole solution. But I think my body archetype probably is skinnier. Although my dad is like morbidly obese, so
What about your
I
mom?
could
though?
get there if I let it go. Mom's normal.
Neither of my parents are fat, and I'm pretty fat. So,
Is it diet and exercise?
absolutely. I don't like when people pretend it's not, dude. I eat way too much food and I don't exercise. I'm not gonna fucking lie about it.
It's genetic. Come
It's not
on.
genetic, man.
You're a victim.
I'm
You're a
genetically
victim.
predisposed to not
Just a
exercise.
husky guy. Come on.
They stopped selling husky. I used to have husky pants in 5th grade.
Husky. That was the best.
Husky size. But yeah. So people are on Ozempic and they're having sex more or they're having sex less. What a story.
That's just them trying to push it to be like, see, it's a weight loss and it helps your libido. Wow, dude.
We got Marvel news this week. The new Marvel movie came out, and everyone cares about Marvel because it's the biggest thing there is. Another bomb. There hasn't been a good
Ooh.
Marvel movie. No, I like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was pretty good, but there hasn't really been a good one since the Infinity War saga ended in 2019. They call it post snap. Because in the movie, the guy snaps his finger. You don't even know anything about these movies, right, Bill?
None. It's Superman? Is it Superman? Is it Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man is part of it. Yes, it's Spider-Man
Okay.
and Iron Man, correct? But this new Captain America, starring Han Solo and the bad guy from 8 Mile,
Okay.
51. I only think of Anthony Mackie as the bad guy from 8 Mile. That went to the high school that I always think Dan went to, but he didn't go to it.
What about Chadwick Boseman?
Chadwick
Got
Boseman,
him too soon.
he's dead. Black Panther's dead.
Was it De La Salle or something?
No, it was Brother Rice.
Oh, yeah. My school's nemesis.
Okay, but yeah, this one's about the president is Red Hulk. So when the president gets mad, he turns into Hulk and he fights.
Red Hulk?
There's in the comics, I think there's like at least 3 different Hulk colors, maybe 4. There's
Isn't there an orange guy, but he's not Hulk, but he looks like the Hulk?
that's
orange?
the thing.
The Thing, yeah.
That is Fantastic Four.
Is he angry?
I think he's
that
angry
part of his
because
thing?
he's the only one of the three that doesn't look human anymore.
Aw.
Like everybody else, like the Human Torch still is human, and the Invisible Woman's regular, and the Stretchy Guy's regular until he stretches.
You
But
know, it's all about perspective because that could be his superpower that he doesn't look human anymore. Instead, he turns it into a negative thing,
yeah,
and it's holding him back. That could be his superpower.
it's not holding him back. But okay, so this Captain America movie is about the new Captain America is the old Falcon guy. At the end of the Avengers movies, the dude gave him the shield, so he became the new Captain America. But people don't like black superhero. He didn't even do well in the comics. He was never like, Sam Wilson was never popular in the comics. And over the last like decade or so now, Marvel's been doing these storylines that no one liked in the comics. So guess what? No one likes them in the movies either.
Are they losing money on them? Because that's really what it all comes down to.
This movie cost at least $200 million to make, and it had like 2 or 3 reshoots that took several months. So this is the most money they've ever wasted on a movie. But apparently the story is kind of like a Tom Clancy, like a domestic spy type deal, and that's not for a lot of people. Like would you ever read a Tom Clancy book? Who's Tom
No.
Clancy? You know,
Is that's the that one game where you try to
Splinter
stealth?
Cell.
Splinter Cell.
Is that the stealth one?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's just one of his series. He also did Rainbow Six.
Siege. That's the game.
That's just one game. That's not a stealth game though. That's like a shooter MMO. But anyways, this movie, 51%,
sucks.
not doing the best. A lot of people are just gonna wait, I guess, for Disney. I'm not gonna see it in theaters. That's not a chance. But I'll probably watch it eventually. I like Harrison Ford. You know,
He's getting up there.
he's Blade
Like,
Runner.
They
What-
keep doing like AI stuff with him, right? Like using his likeness as a character.
He complimented
Like the Indiana Jones, it wasn't even him. It
Yeah,
was
he
like
actually
his-
that wasn't AI though. That was Troy Baker doing a voice that sounded like him. Troy Baker's the voice of Joel from The Last of Us. So
The game,
that's the game.
not
The
the movie
show?
or the show.
No, the show is he's the new Fantastic Four guy.
Why did they cast the girl that?
Bella Ramsey?
Yeah, no one liked her.
People did like her as the little girl in Game of Thrones. The people liked her a little bit then.
Oh yeah.
They don't like her as Ellie in The Last of Us, sure,
Right.
because she's
Yeah,
supposed to
that
look
was-
like old Ellen Page, but she didn't.
Yeah. Do you think if Elliot Page never transitioned, that he would have played?
No, man, they're way too old.
Why?
They're way too old.
He's still pretty youthful looking.
It's like but Elliot Page is in his 30s. But Elliot Page was Shadowcat from X-Men in a couple movies. Shadowcat is an X-Men that can like walk through walls.
Ooh.
Pretty cool character. Suck you into the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see the Elliot Page thing coming because, like, to do a teen pregnancy movie and then to become a man.
Oh, you did.
Or to be a man.
You didn't watch Umbrella Academy because it kind of happened throughout the 3 or 4 seasons of that show.
Oh, like he changed.
Yes, throughout the show and the character in the show.
Whoa, they actually adapted to
Yeah,
it. Or adapted to
the
it.
character Vanya became Victor. And that's written by the My Chemical Romance guy, so it's a pretty popular show.
Huh. Did you know that Gerard Way is cousins with Joe Rogan?
Yep, everybody knows.
Okay. Isn't it weird that he's never been on Rogan?
I don't think he ever would be on Rogan, man. He probably doesn't agree with a lot of Rogan stuff, man.
But Rogan's been on for like 15 years. You'd think that in 15 years, before he.
I don't think they got a lot
whatever.
of crossover fans.
Yeah, but they're cousins.
Yeah.
And they're both famous. Seems like a logical connection.
Maybe for the next tour.
That'd be sweet. I'd rather see Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy
Why?
than Gerard Way.
Patrick Stump didn't even write the songs, dude. He just sang them poorly.
I thought he did.
No, it's all the guy that was
Pete Wentz?
Yeah, Pete Wentz, the kid with Ashley Simpson.
He wrote all the songs?
Yes.
But all the melodies, though.
I think he wrote everything, man.
He can't sing that
You're
stuff
like, there's no way.
he can't sing that stuff like Patrick Stump. So how would he come up with the melodies?
Let's see, dude. He's the band's lyricist.
Oh, the lyrics. Okay, so actually, the music and the.
I think he did the music and the lyrics. So like Patrick Stump is just like a vocalist, right?
Did he play guitar? Because you can't write all those songs on bass.
Lenny Kravitz played every instrument, man, and people do that.
Yeah.
Written by Fall Out Boy has an incredibly long Wikipedia page. You even like Fall Out Boy?
The first two albums.
Yeah, that's most bands. Right.
The first album in particular is really good if you listen back to it. Like almost no skips.
The first
their
two
first
albums are
album.
good. I'd say for them, for The Used, for Taking Back Sunday,
Brand new.
Brand New. There's a couple of good songs on the third album.
Blink probably skipped the first maybe one or two.
Yeah, Blink you could start with
Because Dude Ranch skip.
Dude Ranch is just fine. You don't like Dude
Isn't
Ranch?
that their first?
No, Dude Ranch has got to be their third album or later.
Maybe there's a couple on Dude
There's
Ranch.
Cheshire Cat.
Oh, that's right. That's a skip.
That's a skip. You don't like those songs? Yeah, they're pretty bad. Okay.
Buddha.
I never listened
Buddha.
to like either of these bands that much. I just know they're popular.
Buddha's not
You
even
gotta check
on
them
here,
out.
dude. Buddha's an EP. So
Oh, okay.
their first full length is Cheshire Cat, then Dude Ranch.
I'd say skip.
But I like Dude Ranch has some good songs on it. Enema of the State's got all good songs. Take Off Your Pants Jackets, all pretty much all good songs.
Self-titled was good.
Self-titled's good. It makes me think of Final Fantasy X too.
Miss you.
Where
Where are you?
I hate that. That's like, why is that their most popular song?
Because that's when Tom DeLonge voice truly evolved. That's where it became Tom DeLonge voice.
Neighborhoods has some good songs on it, and then these three albums right here, California 9 and One More Time, dog shit, dude. Even the new one, it just sounds like AI music. The lyrics are just so bad, but I think in their next album is going to be a good one.
Mm.
You know, their producer died, so you know it makes sense that their albums suck now.
Oh, damn.
I think he
And
died.
props to him to keep going. It's something to have such big hits and then you keep making music.
But they
and
broke up twice, man.
We still got to have more hits. Like
They-
that pressure's still there because everyone knows them. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they hated each other. Well, Travis and Mark hated Tom and vice versa because Tom was like a diva.
Tom is the
and
only
wanted
one
to
that's
do,
good,
like-
man.
He want. No, that's not true.
You're a Mark and Travis fan, dude. One's with a
I'm not a
Kardashian, the other
Travis
guy will
fan.
do anything for money. Okay.
not really a Travis fan. His drumming's cool. I do like
Great
Mark,
drummer,
though.
great drummer, but still with the Kardashian, so that's the kind of dude he is.
Yeah, that's weird.
But Tom DeLonge was great without Blink. Like Mark and Travis sucked without Tom.
Plus 44.
Plus 44 fucking sucks compared to Angels and Airwaves, man.
What was the other one? There was another group.
Boxcar
there was
Racer.
that-
Boxcar Racer is Tom and Travis. No Mark. Also
I thought
good.
It had Mark
Had
in it.
on one song. Why would there be a side project with three of the same band members?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Tom fan too. He just
Tom's the
he
better
was a
one,
diva.
man. Sometimes you can be a diva when you're better.
Yeah,
But-
and he loves aliens.
Yeah, he's all about it's got the DOD talking to him and all that crap. It's real, dude. Aliens exist. That's yeah.
I believe.
How do we start talking about that? Okay, R. Kelly. This is your favorite topic.
I'm gonna say good day for the United States. R. Kelly's convictions are upheld in federal court appeals. He is in prison for 30 years. Might send him to his grave. Prison for, I think, maybe pissing on a teen.
Do you think he's learned how to read while he was in prison now?
How old is that guy now? What the?
He's gotta be
in
like
his
50.
50 something. Does it not say on here?
Yeah.
Man,
Like, do you think he's having concubines come to the prison to support his needs?
I don't think he's getting conjugal visits, man.
His needs evolve with his environment.
58 years old.
He's almost 60. That's wild.
Over the last weekend, Kanye did defend him by saying in some states you can marry 14-year-olds with parental consent. Because I think he married Aaliyah when she was 15.
Hmm.
That she's
Yeah, I don't know what his convictions are. Something about pissing, right? Was it about pissing? That was what he was famous for. Was pissing.
yeah. Let's see. Racketeering and sex trafficking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch? What was the in the closet or whatever?
Trapped in the closet? Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that whole series?
Not the whole thing, but the first couple.
And the midget jumps out
just-
and she's banging a midget.
Is that real?
Oh my god, it's a midget.
It's not real, dude.
That's what he
I
does.
have no idea what you're talking about.
That's
dude. Yeah, Trapped in the Closet, Chapter 9. We got to get the video because it's.
Is there a video part for this one?
Yeah, there's a midget that jumps out of the closet.
He's like singing a story.
Yeah. You've never seen this, Dan?
No.
God. Okay, I gotta put the video boxes up.
I've seen parts of this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute this until he jumps out of the. Is this real though? Hey, that's that guy. It's Chalky White.
Get close to the cabinet. Now he's opening the cabinet. Now pause.
Is this really? Is this real?
Yeah, I think
this
so.
happened.
Yeah.
This
This is
happened.
AI.
Okay. I can't let.
Right here. Right here. Not only is there.
Is a midget.
I don't think this was the video, but
That doesn't seem real, dude.
because it was like in the bedroom, and there's a midget that jumps out.
He's trapped in the
I think-
closet.
Yeah,
They didn't show him though.
I do like a lot of some R. Kelly though.
Everyone
Like
likes
the music.
I believe I Could Fly and Remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the
Yeah.
kitchen.
So good. He's like unhinged Usher, you know. Like if Usher,
If
let
Usher
his
was
piss-
peeing on children, yeah. Yeah.
right. He's like unhinged.
He was holding that energy in. Usher could have been them, you know?
We just don't know about Usher yet, probably.
Usher did the Super
Right.
Bowl a few years ago. Looked like he was sweating. Like he didn't have. He's like getting old, you know.
Dude, Kendrick was sweating, dude. It's just hot.
It was Louisiana.
Yeah.
He had those big jeans on, dude. $1,200 lady pants.
I
They
was
were
cracking
women's?
up because he was like stepping on his pants
Didn't
the
you
whole
post
time.
the art- well, no.
Looks crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was impressive that he didn't slip. And I saw a stat that said he actually moved further. He got more yards in than the Kansas City Chiefs did in that performance.
What? That's wild.
One of the worst Super Bowl. Did you guys watch it?
No.
Why would I?
It was a blowout, dude. I don't.
They didn't score one touch.
The commercial. There were no memorable commercials at all. I still think about
Something about a seal guy or walrus guy.
Yeah, that was just weird, man. Seal as a seal.
I just heard one of my coworkers talk about that was a demonic commercial. And I'm like, what was it for? They're like Mountain Dew or something. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, I better check that out then.
Yeah, seal as a seal, singing "Kiss from a Rose." That's a thing. In Batman
I was
news-
saying it's like the whole Super Bowl. Everyone was like getting used to betting, you know, DraftKings sport bets, and then this one, it's the obvious team's gonna win. Oof, oof.
I'm glad the Chiefs lost and got just dumpster.
they got that nice presidential endorsement at 2 p.m. that day. So
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
That Trump was rooting for the Chiefs?
yeah,
That's lame.
Damn.
and like the quarterback's family was like meeting Trump and stuff during the game. But they got blown out, and Travis Kelce's just sitting there all sad the whole time.
Did you see him leave the stadium? He's got like a sequin shirt on, and he's like his haircut's like he's like she's dressing him, dude. It's like some weird.
I
gay shit.
saw. No, listen,
Humiliation,
time
I
out.
was
I saw
Right.
this thing that before dating Taylor Swift, he only dated black women, so he was already like that.
Like he was already dressing all gay with his gay hair.
Is it
You see his
gay
hair?
or is it just cool?
I don't think it's cool. It looks gay.
Dude, like the Harry Styles dressed as gay as hell, and the ladies love him.
Yeah, but he's like femme.
Same,
He's like a
same
femme
thing with
guy.
the dude from Maroon 5. Those
Yeah, but he's also femme. Like that's part of their image. This guy's like a tight end that's supposed to.
he looks
blast
like a
dudes.
mid '80s footballer. He does look like a 1980s football player.
He's way cooler than I'll ever be. He's so cool and handsome.
You get why it's like he's all sad though. He's never going to be able to play again. Really, he's too old now.
Is he done?
I think
he
he's
retiring?
He's 33 or 34. That's
Wow.
that's kind of the max age for that role.
Yeah.
He's never getting that 3 in a row. But like he already won 2 Super Bowls.
Right. He's had an insane run the last few years.
I think
Of
the cool
life,
the cool
like-
thing about it is that Tom Brady's the commentator now, and he seems to know what he's talking about. Like Tom Brady clearly didn't get that many concussions.
I like Tom Brady as a caster. He has good insights into like the actual mechanics on the field, whereas a lot of the commentators are like, he got smashed, or I made that up.
It's
but
better than
yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Romo, right? Tony Romo's known for punching his wife.
Mm.
And now he's
Terry
kind-
Bradshaw.
Did Terry Bradshaw punch his wife too?
No, he was saying something about get over here, boy, something like that. You know.
Oh God. But I
Was
gotta,
Tom
I
the
gotta,
one kissing his son?
Yes, yeah, dude. That wasn't
Yeah.
enough. It wasn't
That's pretty
wasn't good
sweet.
enough. Wasn't good. Oh yeah, but they brought that up during the
Come back for
the
another.
roast. I got to bring up the Batman news. Robert Pattinson says Batman Part 2 is starting to film at the end of this year. But it's been a while because the other one came out in 2022. So that means this one's not going to come out till like 2027 or maybe the end of 2026. It's a pretty big
Do you
gap.
think he's mewing in that pic? Is he mewing?
Dude, I don't think he even has to mew, dude. He just looks like that.
Is he looks maxing?
He's looks maxing since he was, in Twilight.
Dang, dude.
He was looks maxing as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter 4, dude.
Dang.
But I'm really looking forward to this Mickey 17 movie where he plays a clone. It gets cloned over and over again on like on some sort of it's like a sci-fi space movie where like a company just clones a dude over and over again to do experiments. And
Did you ever see that Daniel Radcliffe movie where he's like a dead guy or something?
yeah, I've seen it 3 times.
That's a really good movie. What was that one?
So it's called Swiss Army Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
There's
use
a
him
fart
as
scene.
they use him as a boat. Yeah, that movie's
That's
crazy.
a really good one.
That movie's crazy. It's just about some guy that like has lost his mind and he's like hiding in the woods behind a woman's house who's married. He's like obsessed with her. That's the actual story, you know.
What was the Swiss Army Man?
The Daniel Radcliffe part is completely made up. He probably found a dead body back there, but this dude is just in the woods behind Mary Elizabeth Winstead's house watching her.
Okay.
You've seen the movie. That's how it ends. That's what was
It's been
actually
years,
happening.
yeah.
It's like a psychotic break movie. That's pretty good. But what else we got here? Huh? The cholesterol story.
So Florida man,
Hell
of course
yeah.
it's a Florida man. Florida man's hands filled with cholesterol after eating 6 to 9 pounds of cheese and butter for months. And if you look here, we got a picture of it up on the screen. It's like his hands are yellow because all the fat must have went into the. It's like jaundice of the hands from being.
That photo's
eating fat.
edited. I wonder what it looks like in natural light.
He's
But
on the
to
carnivore diet.
That extent is nuts. Yeah.
But 9 pounds of, you think he's brewing up, he's slow brewing shits?
Consuming up to 9 pounds of cheese daily, along with sticks of butter.
Palms,
And-
soles, and elbows.
He went to the hospital for it.
He's over 5
think-
times the recommended level of cholesterol.
Gotta try the stick of butter challenge. About time.
Diagnosed with xanthelasma. God damn, dude. This is a pretty real looking picture.
Yeah.
It's like he's got
Bit more.
cheese in his hands.
Right? He's got cheese fingers.
Carnivore diet. You guys ever think about doing that? That's basically keto. While completely avoiding fruits, vegetables, and grains.
Yeah,
I like
I'm-
fruits too much.
Yeah, I'm more of a balanced diet guy, but I need more vegetables.
What's your go-to, huh?
Might we'll go to vegetables.
Yeah.
Tomato.
I can't even.
Can't even think of a vegetable you eat
Avocado.
regularly. Yeah. It's
that a vegetable?
fucking avocados.
Or is
dude.
that a fruit?
It's a vegetable.
It's a
yeah.
vegetable, but
Alright.
that's like is that like a healthy one though? Because there's a lot of fat in avocados.
You need
Is
fat.
avocado a fruit or
Well,
vegetable?
is tomato a
It's
fruit
like
or a
tomato.
vegetable?
You don't know.
Is
Tomatoes
a-
a
It's
fruit.
too-
What about a peanut, dude?
It's under a veil of mystery.
That's a legume.
Is a legume a fruit or vegetable, dude?
It's a different class.
I don't agree with you.
Is a legume a fruit or vegetable?
A legume. It's a plant in a case, or the fruit of or seeds of such plants. Okay, yeah, it's a fruit then. It's a fruit. But that means that beans are fruits. I don't know about that.
I don't think this is true.
What do you mean, man?
I'm not seeing where this is a. Where does it say it's a fruit?
Legumes are the plants in the family Fabaceae, or the fruit of or seeds of such plants.
But yeah, but
Peanut
like,
is the seed. A peanut is the seed of a plant, so that makes it.
You ever see a catalpa tree?
Oh.
It has those long beans, those stupid long beans. That's the
Yeah.
fruit of the. That's not a fruit though. It's
Yeah.
the fruiting body, but it doesn't make it a fruit. Just like how a pepper, that might be a fruit though. Actually,
Legumes produce botanically unique type of fruit. A simple dry fruit. It's a fruit.
I'm figuring this out here. Legumes are a bit tricky to categorize because they can be considered both a fruit and a vegetable depending on the context.
Damn.
Botanically, legumes are fruits because they develop from the ovary of a flower and contain seeds inside a pod. Culinarily, legumes are often treated as vegetables because they are eaten as part of savory dishes and provide similar nutrients to vegetables.
There you go,
Scientifically,
man.
legumes are fruits, but in everyday cooking, they are often considered vegetables.
Well, they're both. They're not neither.
Dude, they're trans.
They're non-binary, is what
Goes
it's saying.
both ways.
Non-binary, yeah.
Non-binary.
LGBT legumes.
Okay. Question for
Is that-
Bill here. How do you wake up early?
You have a job that you have to go to. Otherwise, you don't wake up early. I would sleep till probably 9:30, but when you have to go to your work, you wake up when your work tells you have to be there.
I still wake up late and go to work late.
Yeah, I don't know when you sleep, Dan. You
I don't.
you respond to messages at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yep.
And
Do you
then
wake
that'll
up or are you
happen.
up still?
I just doze in and out,
you're not a solid sleeper, huh?
napping. I just take
You're
naps.
a Ben Franklin 20-minute nap every 2-hour guy.
Well, when I don't exert that much energy, how much do I need to sleep? Right. I'm kind of just at a permanent stasis.
Okay,
So-
you've hit homeostasis and you're good.
Was it Bill Clinton that didn't sleep either? He would take naps. He was a napper.
I thought it was Ben Franklin. Is it really Bill Clinton?
I think there was another president that just napped. Like would do 3-hour nap sessions a day, and that
I
was
would
his
argue
sleeping.
that's like more natural when you look at other animals. They're always napping.
Kanye was doing that. He kept saying, "I just woke up from a nap" while he was doing his Nazi rants last week.
It's
I
got to
lear-
be better for you.
I learned that before electricity, people slept in 2 phases. Like when the sun went down,
I just saw that too.
They would do their first sleep, then they would wake up, maybe do some chores, have sex, is what they said they would also do.
Where'd you see? Where did I also see this? I saw the
Maybe
same
it was
exact thing.
YouTube.
Maybe it was a short
Rogie?
from the same YouTube shorts, dude.
Rogers
God,
wasn't Rogues.
I don't watch Joe Rogan at all anymore, man.
I think it's been a
Listen to him.
while since I've been able to get through a whole episode. I may be
I've
20 minutes
never.
and I can't.
I tried to listen to watch the first one like 5 times.
The first episode.
and I couldn't.
Wait, you started at the beginning?
Yeah, I was
What?
like, I gotta see what this is all about, from the beginning, and
No, you start in like maybe 2015.
I would just see clips.
You
I would
got to
see
find somebody
clips,
you're
but-
interested in learning what they have to say.
Yeah,
You find the
Yeah, but I
guest
don't
you
know
like.
like anybody,
Right.
So it's like, who's that guy? I don't fucking know.
No, you that guy, that what's that the guy that was wearing the spacesuit? He's a good one to watch.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
No,
He's on there. He
No,
wore a
man.
spacesuit.
no,
The
don't.
guy that did a lot of wincing, and he's looking at a bookshelf for half the movie.
No, I can't think of his name. He's got a weird
That's
name.
Interstellar.
He talked like for 5 hours. They're just talking about drugs the whole time.
There's Brian Cox who's been on a few times. He's like an English guy. He's an astrophysicist. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a hard pass for me.
That guy sucks.
You guys hate Neil deGrasse Tyson so much. It's so funny.
Why do you give him credit?
Credit for
I
what,
don't-
man? I just don't. I
don't know.
don't have a reason to hate the guy.
Okay.
He's just
His
to me, he's
ego.
just a sciencey guy that explains stuff. Like that's not enough.
He's like,
reason to
the
hate him.
life's meaningless. You're
Yeah,
meaningless
okay.
because you're just like a grain of sand in the universe. You're
He-
like nothing.
yes, he says
It's like, what
annoying
does that
shit.
teach
Like he
people,
recently
dude?
said, I see a lot of athletes or movie stars thank God when they win, but they never blame God when they lose. Like, well, shut the fuck up. Dude.
Yeah. If he's so smart, why can't he figure out gravity, dude? No one knows it. It's
Yeah,
like,
you
come
forgot
on,
you
dude.
don't believe in gravity, dude. Okay. What is that guy's name?
You passed a couple good episodes. The Paul Stamets one, he's the one of the mushroom
the
experts
shroom
I
of
guy.
the
don't
world.
watch scientist episodes at all whatsoever. That's so
Those
boring.
are the good ones.
No, it's not.
He talks about like psychedelics, how he had a first psychedelic experience where he climbed a tree like on a mountain, and then it was a thunder lightning storm, and he's in a tree, full blown tripping with like lightning, and it is raining on him, and
That's just a story of a guy on drugs.
oh, well, it was the story where he had a really bad stutter growing up, and then that experience happened, then he never had a stutter again. And actually, he has a mushroom company, and I've bought his lion's mane.
So, there you go. That's where you got the mushroom supplements.
Yeah, yeah.
I only ever watch the episodes with like comedians and maybe actors. That's it.
Mm.
I don't want to hear Joe Rogan talk about science. He doesn't understand at all whatsoever.
Yeah, he doesn't know. I mean, he's kind of insufferable at this point. Like it's like probably honestly, COVID ruined him. Pre-COVID, he still had he had it. Post-COVID, I mean,
You
the
think
Spotify deal
changed.
and COVID.
you think
you know,
it's
he's
just
got some
getting
money.
getting COVID over and over again just rotted his brain?
Well,
The
it's not that he
vaccines
got
did.
COVID. It's the psyop, the COVID psyop.
He said vaccine good, and then he said vaccine bad. So that fucked him up, dude.
I don't know, I think that if you get COVID over and over again, you probably have some brain damage. It's there's a lot of people that have like permanent brain fog or whatever, long COVID. It's a thing.
Yeah, I had COVID once.
That's your personal opinion, right?
Yeah, it's my personal opinion.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Personal opinion.
Might actually get flagged for that one.
Might
I can't
say-
believe it's such a hot topic still.
It's forever, dude. But dude, I think it's crazy that there's people that are like still mad that you're not wearing masks all the time. That's crazy, dude.
Are they?
Yeah, like the permanent masker. They call it what do they call it? COVID, like they call it something conscious.
I mean, all the Asian cultures, they were doing that already, dude.
Well, yeah, but they do it when they're sick. These people
Yeah.
wear the masks when they're not sick to not get sick. It's the opposite.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And they're
Well,
mad that
it's a
you're not doing
courtesy.
the same thing.
They're just very courteous, too much, and it's weird.
What they need is just to get bitch slapped.
It's like a superiority thing though. They're kind of like, making everyone feel lesser for not doing it.
And they're
I'm
almost
such a good
always
person. Yeah.
nerdy dweebs that just need to get slapped.
No one needs to get hit at all, Bill.
It's a
Oh.
figure of speech. Not, like
Okay, wait. We never talked about the South Atlantic anomaly.
Right. I was looking into this a little bit just because I heard all this stuff about poles shifting, magnetic poles shifting. And then I was looking at SpaceX, and they were saying that a lot of like satellites and that get disrupted by this anomaly, and it's growing. It's going from South America to Africa, and apparently it exposes a good part of radiation particles. Like normally the magnetic field kind of eliminates a lot of that radiation exposure, but this is like allowing it to penetrate through, so they'll like turn off the satellites when they pass by it too close so it doesn't get damaged. So somehow if it's on, it does. I saw it's interesting.
So they're getting fucked up.
Are the
in-
poles gonna shift?
Is
And
Paraguay?
Is that gonna go crazy?
Yeah, I remember like 10, 15 years ago, they said the poles were going to shift and like
Yeah,
compasses weren't going to work anymore.
right.
And that didn't happen.
I'm trying to just bring it back to make people aware
like-
and be paranoid again.
Was everyone lying about that?
No, that's what everyone thought.
Because it's like, it reminds me of the 1999-2000 switchover. They said everything was going to crash and break. Nothing happened. 2012, that guy said the world was going to end. Nothing happened.
Someone's working behind the scenes and saving everyone's lives. They're fixing it somehow. There's like some ancient relic they're putting back in
there's
where
a
it should
new-
be, and then it saves everyone.
So like a not Temple, Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's just swapping the relic in.
Someone's making things right, and we're getting saved every time.
Or there's just nothing happening.
No,
Right?
that's too good of a coincidence
can't
that
be the-
nothing ever happens, dude. Come on.
That's the easiest answer, is that nothing's actually happening. So
But yeah, man, magnets, how do they work? I don't know.
Yeah, remember when we were talking about atoms? And it's like those are kind of like magnets. Atoms are kind of like
Yeah.
magnets, right?
what about
That
the,
whole
what
thing
about,
they were saying,
the
like
neutral ones,
positive,
man?
negative, like why don't they just positive, negative just get stuck? You know, like there's enough of that going on where they get pulled apart. They should all just get stuck together, right? Like,
Yeah, and that's weird because like they
doesn't make
repel,
sense.
but it's like keeping it together. How does that work? They don't suck to each other,
Yeah, they
but
do.
they
These
also
are just
don't like.
these
completely-
are all just theories, dude. That's what I'm
They
saying.
only
It's
stuck to
like-
each other
Right.
when they hit 8 valence. Ian was really upset that I was mispronouncing covalent bonds. Is it valent
But-
or valent?
valence.
I think it depends on where you grew up.
Well,
Yeah.
it was whatever I said was wrong.
It's your Michigan accent.
But they don't stick together because they have negative and positives.
But
Like,
so, but,
Bipolar.
but,
Okay.
but they do stick together because the electrons don't like fly away. They don't suck to where they're like all one mass, but they're like, why is it that they are like kind of sucked together, but like they don't
This is like
actually
a basic high
attract?
school chemistry question, I think, man, and I am not the teacher. I think that our old chemistry teacher is the principal at high school now.
My science teacher told me the new TVs, you know, the plasma ones. He's like, glass is technically a plasma. It's not a liquid. It's not a solid. And I'm like,
Yeah, you never.
glass is
never
not
talk
a
about-
solid.
What else is a plasma? It's like they always say a plasma is the most common type of matter, but you don't ever see any plasma.
Yeah,
That's true.
They change state too frequently. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That just got me kind of
Sun.
triggered. Like he's trying to like say some shit to be like a gotcha, and then now I'm still stewing over it.
That's why you
Fuck
hate.
that
That's
guy.
why you hate
God
Neil
damn
deGrasse
it.
Tyson, dude. Same shit.
No, that guy just harassed me the whole time in chemistry class. So he was always thinking I wasn't paying attention, and I'd still answer all the questions. So it was like a comedy thing for him to be like, "Dan, because you're not paying attention and you didn't do your homework," and I'd still get the answers right. And he's like, "See you guys?" Like,
He's like bullying you.
yeah, bullying me. The history teacher would do that shit too. I'm just trying to take naps. Leave me alone.
You were sleeping in school, dude.
Yeah, I was not a good student.
What
by
would
any
cause you to
means.
fall asleep at school? Because the only time I ever like doze off at school is
Boredom?
right
Are you
after
kidding
lunch.
me?
Right after lunch, dude. You would just
Right when I get there, try to nap.
Did you not sleep at home? Like, what do you mean? You get
No,
you get like
I
a full
probably
night's
did. I
sleep
just-
and then still sleep at school?
School is never that engaging for me. I had no pride in getting good grades, or
Damn, dude.
I had that
it
whole
wasn't for me.
the fake what remember we were talking about with the McDonald's ladies, the fake authority. I was afraid
Yeah.
of the fake school
get-
authority. So
yeah.
like I didn't want to get in trouble. And
Maybe
it's all fake.
Dan, you think it's because you didn't have any like sibling rivalry? Because like my older sister's like the smartest in the family and is always like competing, you know?
Yeah, there's probably
My older
some
sister's
aspect
the
of the
smartest.
competition that would get you going. But I mean, I would like do my
Real
homework 30 minutes before classes and stuff for the whole day, and I was just cruising. I was like autopilot, just get it done last minute.
Did I get my
Man.
homework done so I can play video games when I got home, dude? Do the homework on the bus.
Damn.
Get it out of the way, dude.
I was a never study. Like I think ever in school
That's
ever.
me.
No study.
Yes, right before the test. 3 to 5 minutes of studying
Yeah,
maximum.
cram it.
Right,
That's
right.
what you're gonna remember it then anyway. You just looked at it, right?
Yeah.
That's what old Josh Rogers would say. You know what you know.
You guys ever do some cheat tactics like sneak some notes, or like maybe you do in the graphing calculator, like you save some files or something?
Didn't they make you clear your graphing calculators before? Like,
Yeah.
They
I
couldn't
definitely,
stop people. It was too funny.
pretty sure I did the bottom of my shoe one time too. Like I wrote out all the notes on the bottom of my shoe.
Jesus, man.
I had one time I was in I don't know what class, but my buddy handed me a little cheat sheet, and I was like, dude, I don't fucking want this. But then like he was handing out the test, so I just held it like underneath my sleeve and just kept my arm down. And apparently the teacher saw that, and he like comes up to me, he lifts up my arm, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, academic
I
dishonesty.
wasn't even using it, and he
Damn.
still like saw it somehow, and I'm like, fucking kidding me. And then he's like, see me after class.
You guys
He's like,
ever?
I'll still give you a B, but don't do that
Nice.
again. And I'm like,
That's a good
okay.
deal.
You guys
So I was just
ever
getting
have
A's
the
already,
teachers that let
so.
you use the little notepad or
The cheat card, yep.
The cheat
Yeah,
card.
some of them. Yeah.
Fill up every single inch of that thing,
Math.
front and back. I had college classes that let you do open book, man. It's like, I don't know.
The
It
stuff
should
is
be that
hard.
way, honestly.
I don't know, man. Like I agree with that, but I also disagree because I feel like nowadays it's like everyone's using ChatGPT, so no one like is able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to hate the thought that schools were just teaching you memorization skills, but now, yeah, with ChatGPT, it's like maybe that is valuable. People
Yeah,
should
being
actually
able
try
to remember stuff
be
might
able to
actually
focus their attention. Yeah, it's like, fuck, I can't. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, school was good. You can't say school was good, all right, man. But it's just
It was good because I did it.
you ask a kid to write like a 5-paragraph essay. Like, could they do it now?
I don't know.
All right, this has been episode 42 of the
Woo!
Drag and Drop podcast. Please subscribe to the channel, please.
We're coming up on a year. Holy,
In a
Nice.
couple months. In a couple
that's
months.
crazy. Yeah,
Pretty
that's
legit.
crazy.
Yeah.
And imagine if we never started and we just didn't have a pod. It's way better that we have a pod.
Way better, dude.
Yeah.
Because our group
We do.
chat, there's meaning to our live now. You know, as friends. Like, before our group chat, it's like, okay, how can I just be retarded? And like that's what it was for like a decade. We had, you know, and now
In our group chat, it's just me sending links that make me mad.
pretty much, yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, political heat.
But you know, you'll find a distraction here soon enough. That is not things you can't control.
Yeah. Yep.
And you're going to be forced into one, by the way. Which
Yeah,
we you know, you're going to have a forced distraction here soon, but you're going to have another distraction
18 weeks, 2 days, dude.
until.
And in so
Countdown.
far.
Do you have the thing where it's the size of a walnut? You know, it's
It's that size, dude. It's pretty big. It's pretty
whoa,
big.
that's like got a head and all that.
Yeah, dude. It's got all the fingers. We counted all the toes yesterday, dude.
Oh, that's
It's all,
cute.
it's all good. Everything's good.
That's awesome.
Yep. Thanks for watching, though. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Later.